Self-confidence is a personal journey, but it's a personal journey everybody must go through. I remember back in the day, truly thinking I was ugly. Look in the mirror, you know what I'm saying? Just not having a lot of confidence in my appearance. And it's crazy because it's not like people was constantly telling me that I was ugly. You know what I'm saying? It's not like people was constantly telling me that I was ugly. I mean, dudes would say I was ugly, but who cares what another man got to say about me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nobody that mattered ever told me I was unattractive, but I felt ugly, especially when I tried to grow my hair out. This is not the first time I grew my hair out. I tried numerous times, but each time my hair would get to a certain length, and I would look in the mirror, and I'll be like, "Dang, I'm ugly with this haircut." I am ugly with a fro, man. I gotta cut this. I never gave my hair a chance to grow, man. Cause every time I got to a certain length, I was like, "This is ugly. This gotta go." I would let it breathe through the summertime, but soon as we get ready to go back to school, I'm thinking, "Dang, I'm gonna look ugly. I'm gonna show up to school that people will think this and that, all that nonsense." I had insecurities with a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Insecurities, when I first started getting acne, I had insecurities with that. Had insecurities with smelling bad. I didn't smell bad, but it was a fear of I might smell bad. You know, that was in my mind like 24/7 at school. Showing up stinking around your crush is not the move, man. It's not the move. I had insecurities about how big my nose and lips was, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm black, they're supposed to be this size, but you know. I had insecurities about my smile. I always thought my teeth was ugly. Or not ugly, but like weird, looking weird. And they might look weird, but nowadays I don't care. When it comes to my smile, I think it was this one old lady back in my middle school. She was like, why don't you ever smile or nothing? Or you never show your teeth when you smile? She said something that made me grin with showing my full teeth. She complimented my smile, said that I had an adorable smile. And I think that compliment took away a lot of my insecurities about my smile. Of course, most of that work is going to have to be done through me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to look in the mirror myself, see my smile and see it for what it is. But that, you know what I'm saying, that compliment did help open the doors for me to do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing though, you know what I'm saying? No matter who says, people can say whatever. At the end of the day, it's you that gotta overcome your insecurities. You can be the coldest. It's females that's 10 out of 10s. They get complimented on a daily. But when they look in the mirror, all they see is issues. You know what I'm saying? It's a personal journey. It's something that you have to overcome. Nobody can tell you. It don't matter what anybody says, bro. If people calling you ugly all your life, people calling you the coldest person on earth all your life. Your physical insecurities is a you thing that you have to overcome. How I overcame my insecurities? I overcame my physical insecurities back in 2018. I was like 16 years old. Just came back from school. I was feeling weird, you know what I'm saying? I think I was acting real anxious in school during that time, or that day specifically, and I just had to come home and like boost myself up. Because I felt weird and odd and not right. My confidence wasn't there that day, so I was like, man, I gotta get over this, man. I gotta get over this. I gotta get rid of these insecurities. This can't stick to me. This can't stick on me, man. I remember specifically, I walked in the bathroom, stared at myself in the mirror, tuned out any thoughts about anything, and just looked at myself for who I was. I didn't think about what other people thought, how I looked. I didn't think about how I thought I used to look. I just looked at myself for what I was. Tiny little fro and all, because I was finally trying to grow my hair back this time. Tiny little fro and all. I looked at myself in the mirror. And I wouldn't say for the first time, but for the official time, if that makes sense, because it was that moment I finally gained true confidence in my looks. And from that day forward, bro, can't nobody tell me I'm ugly. I don't care if it's coming from your soul. Can't nobody tell me I'm ugly and I believe it. Nobody. Not even with these acne scars, bro. I don't care. Can't nobody tell me I'm ugly and I believe you. Can't nobody tell me my nose too big. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing about how I look and I believe you. Because I know me. Because when I look in the mirror, when I go in the bathroom and look in the mirror, I see, you know what I'm saying? But that's how it's supposed to be, man. I see in the year of 2024, at the age of 22, I don't have any physical insecurities. Now, of course, I put in the work to not be able to have any physical insecurities, you know what I'm saying? I do take care of myself. That's one thing you have to do. If you take steps into feeling better about yourself, is taking care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't go outside with an ashy face and I would expect you to feel some type of way. You're walking outside with an ashy face, you know what I'm saying? You ain't wash your balls. You should feel some type of way. At that point. Self-care will take you far, of course. You know what I'm saying? And also, obviously, I have no insecurities about my hair anymore. I've been letting my hair grow since that time. You know, self-confidence requires self-work. You got to find that, man. I'm just talking about physical self-confidence. Because when it comes to spiritual self-confidence, that requires a whole nother layer. When it comes to feeling great about yourself inside and out, that's a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about physical confidence. When it comes to spiritual confidence, you know what I'm saying? Being good within yourself, having peace within yourself, that requires a lot more work. But it's still work that requires you to be on your timing, man. But it's all worth it. It's all worth it because I remember when I first got into my spiritual bag and I felt like I was floating on cloud nine, man. I felt like I was floating on cloud nine. You know what I'm saying? I feel good about it. I just felt good. It's a constant battle though. It's a constant thing that you need to work at every single day. Both things, physical and spiritual. But yeah, man, to sum it all up, don't let nobody tell you what you is and what you ain't. You know what I'm saying? You go and look in the mirror and you find out for yourself. You find out for yourself truly. I'll trust and believe you'll feel 10 times better when you do. I'm out, I guess.